clearly got both.
You talk about the relationship portion, and we talked with Jacque Vaughn about that for a while. Mikal Bridges, who has averaged 23 points per game over his last 20, which extends into his finish with Phoenix. Again, a blown coverage and an easy layup for Boston. Second most threes attempted per game in the NBA, only Golden State more, as White goes up under and in. It is a 20-point Celtics lead. Jason Tatum and Luke Cornett in the game for Boston. Grant Williams was a surprising DNP last game as White shuffles inside and finishes, and Jacque Vaughn needs a timeout.
They actually got off to a slow start. Their offense has been humming all season, but a slow start defensively. And another miscommunication, an open look, and Derrick White unable to hit that.
Grant Williams on the floor now. Was a DNP the other night. That was really surprising stuff. I know in Boston was a story as well. For a little more on it, let's check in with Katie George. Bridges, Claxton, Cam Johnson with 3 fouls. Curry and Harris the 5 for Brooklyn. Johnson able to scoop it in, plus the foul.
A hard worker. And it's nice to see guys who, the DNA of this team, and the DNA of this team being defense.
Yeah.
And that's always going to be, and that's coming from the Brad Stevens years, who is now in the front office. And Brad was great, and I played against the Celtics in the playoffs. Brad was great with X's and O's.
They just cut it to 1 with 8 minutes to go in the third. Took them less than a quarter. Finney Smith gets gobbled up by Williams. Tatum off the closeout, dishes out to White. White, rainbow 3, rims out, great box out from Brooklyn.
The energy level, the intensity here for the Brooklyn Nets has picked up significantly.
Tatum gets inside of Claxton, able to finish. His Celtics had a 28-point lead in the second. The Nets now leading by 6 as O'Neal nearly came up with a big-time rebound, and we're going to have a jump ball. Smart now in foul trouble for Boston. He picked up 4 fouls in the first 4 minutes of this third. Bridges off the tip, trying to beat 4 defenders, and he gets fouled. How quickly the score shifted. There's obviously a ton of game left for the Celtics to still win this game by double digits.
Give them a lot of credit, cutting it to 9 points. Now all of a sudden you go into the locker room. I'm not a momentum person, I'm a feel person. And again, it's that ghost screen. You go to a side pick and roll and you just kind of run by the defender, knowing that they're in switch coverage.
A catch, the Boston Celtics guard Jason Tatum and Pass the Rock, a new original series. Download the NBA app today. Really good series, highly recommend it. It's interesting, JJ, talking about Derrick White with Joe Mazzulla.
You know, JJ, Al Horford told me in his eyes defensively, Derrick White should be considered as an NBA all-defensive first-team selection.
Johnson tees it up, can't knock it down. Claxton keeps it alive. Another chance for Johnson. He can't hit. O'Neal the rebound. He can't finish. Finney Smith, no. And after a mountain of opportunities, the Celtics emerge unscathed on that possession, and White takes advantage. Now Dinwiddie coughs it up. Pritchard blocked by Dinwiddie. And a travel. Boston does not have a 3 in the second half. They've missed their last 9 attempts. Curry will fire. Whoa. Rare you see a miss like that from Seth Curry. White storms in, lost it. Curry has it. Nets looking to push pace. O'Neal fired it too strong, and it's off of Claxton out of bounds. 33 for Bridges. Brown dishes. White left alone. Derrick White now with 16 than what we had seen early. Tatum flips it out, knocked away by O'Neal. Celtics turn it over again. Bridges, pull-up jumper, you bet!